morning and Merry Christmas because it's Christmas morning. And look at what's happened. She bloomed. That's just too precious. Yeah. Merry Christmas us. I'm just gonna rip it out. Well, happy Boxing Day, friends. Hope you're all having a lovely, lovely day and have done absolute jack all like I have. This is the first day that I have actually done nothing. I have zero obligations. I do not have anywhere to be, which is so heavenly. I could almost cry. So I did want to get a little bit of gardening done this afternoon. What we'll do is we'll do a little quick check-in and just see how all the plants are doing, because some of them, to be honest, because it's been so hot, are not doing so well. And we're also about to go away for 4 days, so I don't want to necessarily plant anything like super new. I'm thinking of moving a few things around, but I don't really want to plant anything that I got from my Port Macquarie haul because I'm not going to be here to keep an eye on it. So here we go. So this is the Aeonium Medusa that I planted up a couple of weeks ago. I should not at all be surprised that it's ended up like this. It is summer. Aeoniums are summer dormant. You can see that the Aeonium is kind of closing up, and that's not a bad thing. All of my Aeoniums are doing this at the moment. It's just the plant's way of protecting the newer growth at the center. So that's what succulents do, and you'll see you'll see quite a few plants in my collection doing that from the summer heat. So look, I'm just gonna let that do its own thing, sort itself out, and we'll see what happens. We'll check in maybe in about a month or so. Well, look here, this is the rainbow cactus that I was trying to straighten up a couple of weeks ago, back when I was planting the Aeonium Medusa as well. It looks like it's doing pretty well. It's getting a lot straighter, which is good. Happy with that. I know, this pot looks pretty bad. I haven't been looking after this pot because I've been planning on moving a lot of these plants, just because I kind of don't want this pot here. It's sort of in the way. You may remember from the Day 2 Port Macquarie episode where I took the cutting of the Pigface plant. This is the pig, and I mentioned that I own a Pigface plant at home. It looks pretty ratty, it looks pretty leggy. Well, this is it, friends. I told you, it looks pretty crappy. I can't wait to replace it with the new cutting that I have. By the way, this Pigface plant is one of a few succulents that are actually native to Australia. We don't have a lot of succulents that are native, except for Pigface plant. I mean, it's a really nice color. Have a look at that. That's gorgeous. But when you zoom out, not so gorgeous. Gorgeous? Not so gorgeous. And look at this Fred Ives. Poor Fred Ives. This is one of the hardiest succulents in the whole entire world. But look at this. I just haven't been watering this pot, and this is what's happening to it. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move this into another pot. Look at this crest. Isn't that gorgeous? This is my Bougainvillea. All right, so in this pot here, we have my Bougainvillea Red Flame, which has not flowered ever. Well, maybe that's a lie. It may have flowered once. The Bougainvilleas are all about the flower. There is no other reason that you would get a Bougainvillea. Look how boring and vanilla this is. Come on, Boogie, you can do it. This is quite nice. This is I think it's an Echeveria Pulidonis. I think I make up half the names of these plants. This is cresting. How magical is this? And then there's another crest popping up in there. This is an Echeveria Blue Metal. I'm wondering if I should chop off this bloom. Blooms are very pretty, but they do take a lot of energy from the mother plant, and quite frankly, it's summer and they probably need all the chances to survive that they can get. Look at the color of this. It's special. It's one of my faves. Look at this, Echeveria Miranda. I put it in this pot so that it could have that pop of red right in the middle. And it's not red. So I'm wondering if I just move it to another spot. It should be red, like, you know, you get something like the Echeveria Blue Metal, which is just thriving and coloring up beautifully. And then like right next to it, it's not coloring up at all. Come on, Miranda, don't be vanilla. Also, I'm gonna pull out these Echeveria Halbingeri. I think that's the name. It's something like that. This isn't doing so well. This is not thriving in the summer heat. And look, if you just pull back a little bit, it's the color scheme is not, it's all a bit same. I mean, you've kind of got the Pulidonis and then the elegans. You know, they're similar shades. This is an Echeveria painted lady. That's quite pretty, and I hope that does well. This has got to go. I don't know what I'm gonna put in place here. I'm wondering though, I was gonna remove these Halbingeri, whatever. I was gonna replace them with these Sedum Adolphi Firestorms. I was thinking of putting them in here just to give them a, just to mix up the colors a little bit, because it's all looking pretty same. So we might do that today, and then I can get rid of this pot. Oh yes. All right, so I am mixing up some soil. I use perlite because after the last year where we just had, like, it literally rained for a year. No matter what season it was raining. And I lost so many plants. So now I'm gonna mix perlite into everything. I would rather keep things on the drier side, especially because we're outdoors. I'd rather keep things on the drier side and then water when I have to, even if it is a little bit more time consuming, rather than have soil that actually holds water. I don't want that. I learned my lesson. I lost too many plants in the last year. So I use just cactus and succulent mix. I use perlite, and this has also been recommended to me. I use zeolite. No, I don't use the Woolworths kitty litter, although I did go through a phase where I was using that. It's not that the kitty litter is bad, and this is what a succulent grower was telling me. They do recommend zeolite, not the Woolworths kitty litter though. And it's not that the Woolworths kitty litter is bad, the way that it's made, the way that the zeolite is made, it actually doesn't do anything for the plants. So what I use is this Red Rock Booster Crystals, and this is zeolite. The finest of zeolites, it says here. I get this from a bonsai nursery that's about half an hour from here. And this is the zeolite that has all the nutrients that the succulents need. So there you go. And I'm gonna add, wow, just a spoonful. This is half full. I'm not about to show you this. Okay. Oh. All right, so this is about half full, and I've just mixed like a spoonful of zeolite into there. And there you go, that's my cactus and succulent mix. This is what I use. I used to YouTube best soil for succulents, and honestly, this is the easiest thing that I've had to do. I've just gone through so many versions of soil. This is the one I'm settling on for now, so yeah, there you go. What I am going to do is, I'm just going to take out these Halbingeri eyes because they've just got to go. Everything's too same. Oh god, that's growing pretty decently. I have no idea where this is going to go. So Pulidonis crest is staying where it is. Oh, should I pull the Echeveria Miranda out? The whole point of the Miranda is so that you can get some color. So I'm gonna pull this out. I have no idea. Again, I don't know what this is, nor do I know where this is gonna go. This has to move one way or another. Like, if it's gonna stay in this pot, it needs to come out so that this this Pulidonis crest can thrive. Wow. Okay. Woo! Miranda. One that is not coloring up at all. Come on, you can do better. Yeah, that's pretty squashed, hey. Look at that. I wonder if this boogie's gonna go into shock because I touched the roots. Bougainvillea have really sensitive roots. And in fact, when I first repotted this, like all of the leaves went off. They all turned black and they all just fell off. Probably best not to hugely disturb the roots, which is a big oopsie right now, but you know, what am I gonna do? These can just probably be pulled out with one hand. Yeah, oh my god, these roots are so shallow. It's very pretty yellow though. Wow, these are like just coming out like so easy. Oh geez. Jeez. Okay. Can you see that? There's a little one growing on the side. A little baby. Fresh. Alright, so what I'm thinking is that these go here for a different, just for a different pop of colour. But that doesn't really fix the thing that needs to happen in the centre, does it? Hey, that's kind of cute. But what's going to go here? Alright, look what I found. Platyphylla. This might give me the pop of colour that I'm looking for in this pot. And if it turns green, so be it. We'll find something else. But this is what I'm going to try for now. What if this goes here? I wonder if this Platyphylla is going to come up taller than the Echeveria painted lady. You know what? It bloody probably will. But I don't care right now. Just going to dig that in so it sits low. I mean, that looks really nice already. Yay! Oops. Oh, that looks good. And I might just pop it over, like push it over a little bit so this Pulidonis has some room to grow. Oh, that's very pretty. That's really pretty, yeah. Oh, I like these. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And these can come up just a little bit taller. Ugh, yes. Just get some soil around that. Okay, so then we can just fill this up with soil. Just get a little tiny spade. I got this little spade from Daiso. Yeah, it's like a teaspoon. This is looking good. Am I a genius? I think I'm a genius. I know blooms are nice. And maybe if this plant was a little bit more established, I'd leave the blooms on. But I want all of the energy to go to the plant. So blooms are going. Bye bye blooms. I officially love this. This is really good. Alright, so I'm gonna just take these Fred Ives. Ooh. Oh poop, did I just destroy a plant? Oops. I'm gonna take this Fred Ives out. And just give it a better life. Oh my god. Somewhere else. Jesus Christ, this is really tough. Roots are growing. Ugh. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to chop this off because I cannot be bothered. Roots are coming off. Alright, there we go. Ah! Fred Ives is going somewhere else. Where? Well, I'm going to put it in this pot behind me, and you'll see that in just a moment. I am going to get rid of this Pigface plant. So just excuse me a moment. You don't have to watch. This will be off camera. Okay? I'm thinking of putting the Fred Ives here. Let me just see what that looks like. Is that a goer? I don't know. Is that going to look overcrowded? Alright, new plan. It's actually going to go in this pot here. It's going to go. I think that will look good. I think it'll look good. And, come on, look. Little trio, little family. Yes, yes. I think yes. Can't see all of it, but that's, this is a woolly blue. Well, we call it woolly blue. I don't know if that's the proper name for it. It's a Pilosoceras azuras, the hairy kind. Yeah. So it's not finished yet, but my gosh, those colors together are looking glorious. What I'm gonna do is turn this around because this, the back end of it here, this looks more like the front. So I'm just gonna flip it around and yeah, that's what we're gonna do because design. These are pretty shallow roots. I can probably just flip the whole thing. Ow! Ow, mother F. Just flip the whole thing around. Yeah, that looks way better. Way. I should probably just dig it up. Okay. Yeah, man. How cool is that? That looks so much better. It just looks so much more intentional, you know? Alright, the camera died, but I'm done. And I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, look at this. You'll recognize that this is the aloe hybrid that I got from Port Macquarie. That's just a little cactus that's been lying around. And these are the Fred Ives that are severely dehydrated, but we'll give them a good water before we go. They'll be fine. They're Fred Ives. They would survive the apocalypse, really. And look at this rock that I put there. Yes, yes, yes. Good choice, Shy. That is a good arrangement. Yeah, yeah. And then there's this. Come on, look at that color. And now if I can just get this boogie to flower, all will be right with the world. All right, so that's it for today. Happy Boxing Day. Tomorrow we drive to regional Victoria to visit Tim's mum. There's going to be lots of nurseries that we're going to be visiting, hopefully more plant hauls, and we're going to cactus country. This is going to be like our third time there. That's going to be lots of fun, which means that there's going to be plenty of content. So we'll see you then. What else do I have to say? If you were liking this kind of stuff, just hanging out with me in my garden and buying plants and visiting nurseries, please consider subscribing, like the video. All of it helps. Hit the notification bell. Wait, that's not in that order. So firstly, you want to like the video, then you want to subscribe, then you want to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that are coming up. That's it. We'll see you on the road then. Bye.